Alrighty everybody, welcome back to episode 3 of MushCraft SMP. We are here in front of our shop that we did last time, and I believe it turned out pretty well. We don't really have too much in it yet, but we'll just do a quick run through. We're kind of just selling some natural goodies, and we're already up at the top, but here is the kind of layout that I have so far. Like I said before in the last episode, I still have a lot to decorate, but we're going to need to stock this shop up. So I want to get all that stuff done first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just make farm after farm in this video and see what happens. I mean, I'm going to have to make a flower farm and a wood farm at least. But I'm pretty sure that I will end up finding something else to do, as well as other means of getting simple resources. Because like I said also, we have 44 different items at least that we're going to sell here. So I think the first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to make a wood farm. So I already have all the materials ready to go and a spot, and it's going to be right over here. My base is right here. So I kind of found a little lake. I didn't really want this thing being too close to my base, but it's kind of hidden, I guess, because this thing's not going to look too pretty. But here we go. I got the supplies here that I need for it. So why don't we just skip over into time-lapse mode and we shall get started. Oh my goodness, what a project this was. It took me about, I want to say, an hour and 45 minutes, give or take, because I ended up miscounting during a tutorial I was watching for this build, and I ended up, you'll see me take down a whole side of this thing and have to rebuild it. And I was just getting so frustrated during this. And I just want to take the time to say, like, if you start getting frustrated during a build, you're prone to messing up more. So just try to stay calm and just chill out and go back and realize your mistake, figure out what you've done, and it'll work out a lot better for you. It probably wouldn't have taken me as long if I wasn't getting so frustrated at it. But, you know, we learn from our mistakes, and yeah, so I'm going to let you guys enjoy the rest of this time-lapse. That's all I really have to say. So enjoy me building the rest of this guy here. Okay. So, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
I plant the tree. I start the system. And I start the duper. Oh boy, is it? It seems to be working, right?
Yeah, just gotta start pushing forward. There it goes.
Plant. Here, you want to come in here and place some saplings for me? So I can see how this thing works from the outside?
There should be wood coming out from the entire top, not just the bottom part. Only one block of wood's coming out.
Yeah, I think that's how it's supposed to be. Here, you just
mistaken.
gotta plant. Here, turn that lever on when you're ready to plant saplings.
Alright. Okay, where am I planting?
On the dirt block.
Oh, the dirt. Okay.
Yep. Oh, wow, okay. Okay, so I had to figure out how this thing wasn't working. This thing's probably really loud, but, so I had a dirt thing up here because it was only pushing out one wood block at a time, but now I seem to have fixed it. I don't know, I just spent like 30 minutes trying to figure it out, and I ended up just replacing these with logs, and I guess it just seems to be working, but this thing is insane. It pushes out wood like crazy, and I haven't checked what we've gotten yet, but I mean, I need to build a storage area and everything for that. I'll get to that, but my goodness gracious, look at this. This is absolutely nuts. We're just getting wood automatically. All we have to do is just hold down right click, and it seems we're getting our saplings replenished too, just automatically. And forgive me, by the way, if this is way too loud. I turned the game sounds way down too. I'm not sure how loud this is going to be, but yeah, let's kind of, yeah, let's see it in action. There we go. Oh no. Oh, this is not where we want to be. We do not want to be in the blast chamber. Alright, but yeah, I guess we can just turn this off right now, and I'm ready to collect wood. So, I think we just do that, and bada bing. This activates the TNT duper, and this activates the farm here, this little bone mealer. Let's wait for that to stop raining down and see how much we've gotten. Just automatically. Look, this is our first automatic wood right here. Sometimes saplings come out, but I guess I'll have to account for those when I make the storage system. I'll just make an auto sorting system. So I'm going to have to come down here, and this it's going to be kind of annoying with water here, but we'll work our way around it. But I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make a quick cut, and I will see you guys when I find a flower forest. Alright, so I am flying out to the mesa biome because if my memory serves me correctly, I believe there's a flower forest right over on the other side of this mesa. Now I know there's a village coming up here, and it should be, I want to say it's back there a little bit, but I think the flower forest is somewhere over yonder on the eastern side of the mesa. Am I heading east? Yes, I just want to make sure of that, so that way I'm not going the wrong way. Whoa, my screen's all glitching out. What in the world? Oh, that looks like a flower forest. Alright, so we have made it, and I need to find a good spot to put down this flower farm. So I'm going to have to find a spot where there's a bunch of flowers of different kinds on the ground here. And the way these biomes have generated is just the most ridiculous thing in the world. So I want to look around for a little bit. So let's try to find a nice little area to build our farm, because we don't want the same kind of dyes, or flowers I mean. We're going to want a whole bunch of different kinds. That's a good area down there with tulips at least. We're going to want those little cornflowers, I believe they're called too. Let's see, light gray. Maybe over that hillside would be good. You know, I'm thinking right here would be really good. Because we got what? Light gray, purple, orange, red. There's some yellow here. I could probably just build 2 of these and just build another one off camera. But I think what I'm going to do is hop into... Wow. I don't know. Yeah, I think this is the spot. So I'm going to hop in time-lapse mode, and we will get started. So let's go. Alrighty, so this baby is about complete, I think. So I've added the bone meal into here. So to turn the farm on, all I technically should have to do is hit the note blocks a couple times. Oh yeah, oh yeah, look at it go. Look at all of them. Wow, wait, I guess we can just sit here and let it go. Well, that's going to produce us a couple kinds of flowers, but now that I know how to build this farm, it's really easy to do. So I might just build a few more of these just sitting around the flower forest, because I'm going to need a couple more colors. Let's see what I'm getting from there. This is probably really loud. There we go. Let's see what we got. A lot of seeds, too. We can make a good bone meal farm out of this as well, and just get infinite bone meal from this. That is outstanding. I might have a minecart collection system. I wonder if that'll work under here. Probably not. I'm not sure. So we're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, hold on. Let me just do this. Throw out everything that's not a duplicate. So we get seeds, alliums, those, azure blasts, red tulips, white tulips, pink tulips, and orange tulips. So we're getting, wowee, 8 different drops from this right now. So that's going to be pretty good. I can definitely just set up a little farm for the 2 tall flowers. That'll be easy enough. But I think what I want to do now is grind up some wood and materials, and we'll probably make a couple more of these, and grind up in the off time here that I got off camera, and just stock up my shop and see what I can find, and we'll go from there. So I will be back in a second. Alright, it's a couple days later here in the real world, and I've done a lot of gathering and decorating off camera, so yeah, wait until you guys see this. This is going to be so sick. I spent a lot of time on this, pretty much decorated right before this video, but it was just the whole stocking issue. That was the problem, because it took so long to get all these resources. But here we are. I threw in some leaves and some shelving and hid one of those back there. I didn't even know you could do that. I kind of just tried it and it worked. This we'll get to in a minute. So I've actually decided to add 2 services to my shop here. So this one is for bulk orders. I'll be delivering in shulker boxes, and I'll drop off an invoice with the materials. Then you just return your shulker boxes in this chest here. And I also thought about it, and I really want to make a cartography service because I like making maps. I think it's pretty fun. So if somebody needs a map made, I can go out and do it for them if they really don't want to, because I know that does take time, and I'd be willing to take the time for them. We got some more leaves and all that, but right now I don't have any prices set. I'm gonna have to just do that in between episodes, and then the shop is already open. I've already made some profit off this oak wood. I've gotten 14 diamonds from it so far, which is pretty good. We got all that stocked, leaves stocked, and we got dead bushes, bone meal, bamboo, saplings, berries, cactus, grass, ferns, podzol, mycelium. I got mushrooms over here. A whole smorgasbord of flowers. So we got pretty much everything, I believe, covered. We're just missing a few types of flowers because I never got around to making another flower farm. So I'm going to have to go and figure out a place to do that, because I got to find a good place to get the flowers that I don't have, like the cornflowers and the lilies of the valley and, things like that. So, where are we now? I have these armor stands set up here, and these item frames here are temporary. So I have this book here as well. So I'm going to use the armor statues data pack. I'm not too familiar with how it works, but I'd like to learn. So I believe all we have to do is just kind of write anything in this book here. So we can just do whatever, and then we hit sign. And I believe we have to write statues and make sure we capitalize the S. Hey, that worked. All right, statues version 2.7. And all we have to do is kind of get real close to this armor stand. And, all right, there we go. So, let's see. Let's flip through the pages here. Show base plate. No. I'm going to want arms on the thing. Oh, we're going to have to go in here every time. Show arms. And then we're going to want him to hold this grass block. And now I'm going to have to do that with my... Will you hold that? There you go. Sweet. Okay, so he's holding the grass block. Apply gravity. I guess no. And then we're going to want to make the stand invisible. Okay. Awesome. So the armor stands invisible now. Alright, and this is the part that I wanted to figure out here. So I believe... Okay, that's not what I wanted, but let's go -3y. Oh, yes. Okay. There we go. I'm going to have to name these armor stands. So I'll have to get some name tags here, but I think we're on to something here. So let's bring them down a little bit more. Just a little bit. I'm doing this on camera because this is a learning experience. I've never used these things before, so bear with me. Alright, we'll bring that down one more block. Yeah, just a little bit more. What coordinates are those? That's X, so we're gonna have to move it back X. Awesome. Alright, let's do that, and we'll do it one more time. See what that looks like. And I'll go down again. Alright, I think what I'm going to do is just kind of mess with this off camera, and when I come back, I'll have all these all set up and ready to go. So I'll be back. Okay, well, I didn't do what I wanted to do before, but I think this turned out a little better. So I found a little setting in armor stands. Let me just show you. This is so funny to me. So we have little guys. That's me. That's my buddy. It's we live over in the jungle. Oh my goodness, they're adorable. These can be our little shop mascots, but this one is organic free-range wooden stock, when in reality it's not really organic and free-range at all. It's just made in a little blast chamber, but that's our secret. And we also deliver. But I think what I'm going to do is, now that all this is done, this is to my liking as of now. I may add some things here in the future, but that's for another time. I think next episode we are going to go back to the base, and we got ourselves some work to do. So I think I'm going to call it here, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Leave a like as always, comment any ideas you may have. And yeah, like I said before, I'll see y'all in the next episode. Peace.